Hi there. Welcome to the tutorial on how to upload a list of subscribers to Enterprise Mailer. Um, what we're going to do today is just show you how to upload a list using a Excel file or a CSV file. So when you log into Enterprise Mailer, you're going to notice a green navigation bar here at the top and a link to subscribers and lists. When you want to upload a list, you'll first just click on that link. Once you click that link, you'll be taken to the subscribers and lists page, which will contain your lists of subscribers and address books which contain those lists. When you send a campaign out using Enterprise Mailer, you always send to a list, and lists are always contained within address books. By default, the only address book that will be in your subscribers and lists section when you first log in is one called My Address Book. You can rename or delete or create a new address book, but what we'll do is just go ahead and work within this one for this tutorial. So to upload a new list of subscribers, what you'll first do is click on the address book that you want to upload to. This will bring up a set of utilities for that address book where you will see another link called Upload. So you'll click on that, and this will bring you to the Upload Wizard. What we'll do now is just take a look at the Excel workbook that we're going to be using for our demo today. And in that Excel book, you'll notice that on this sheet we only have one column of data, which contains email addresses. Then we also have a second sheet of data which contains email addresses, first name, last name, and phone. All of this information can be uploaded to Enterprise Mailer and used to help personalize your email campaigns or to help manage and segment your lists. Um, so when you get to the wizard, you'll select the file that you want to upload. One important thing to note is that Enterprise Mailer only supports Excel files with the extension .xlsx, which is Excel 1997 through 2003. Excel 2007 uses the extension .xlsx. If you have your workbook saved in that format, you'll need to make sure to go ahead and hit Save As Excel 97 through 2000 workbook, 2003 workbook. So we'll go ahead and select our upload for an Excel. Click Next, Preview Data. When you have multiple sheets in your workbook that contain information, the first thing the Enterprise Mailer Upload Wizard is going to ask you is which sheet you want to upload. If you only had one sheet of data, then it would go ahead and skip this step and move on to the next step automatically. So we'll select sheet 1 first to see what the wizard will do when there's only one column of data. And you'll see here that it's going to show you the first few entries and give you a preview of what that information looks like, just so you can make sure everything looks okay. In this case, we only have one column data, which is the email addresses. So everything looks okay. If we're moving on, we would just click Next, Select List. But since we want to look at what the wizard does when there's multiple columns of data, we're going to go ahead and go back and select Sheet 2, which had that. So what you'll notice when you have multiple columns of data is that you can also preview those columns now. And there's also these drop-down menus on top of each column, which are going to be used to map the information from your workbook to a field within Enterprise Mailer. By default, the only field within Enterprise Mailer to begin with is email address. And what we'll do is go ahead and map that with our email address column. Then what we need to do is actually create each custom field using this button up here, which will bring up a text box where you can name your new fields. So we'll go ahead and create one for first name, last name, and phone. Once you've added your field, it will display a green bar at the top, which lets you know that it was done successfully. After you've added the fields that you want, you'll go ahead and use the drop downs to map them to your workbook. So go ahead and click next. Now this next section is where you go ahead and select lists that you want to upload to. Since there are no lists within this address book, we're going to go ahead and create a new list. We'll call it my first list. Then click Finish and Start Import. This page is going to tell you how long your upload takes. It's going to tell you how many email addresses were uploaded to the address book, how many already existed in the address book, and if there are any invalid email addresses. If you have a larger list of contacts that you're uploading, the status for this is going to be shown up here in the green navigation bar to the right of Tracking Tools. You can actually log out of Enterprise Mailer. You can navigate away from the page. When you come back, you just click on the import status and it'll bring you back to the summary page and let you know what the progress is of your upload. And that pretty much concludes uploading a list of subscribers to Enterprise Mailer using an Excel or CSV file.